including an absolute cracker for City against played so far this season. Played in finals, Erling Haaland and Nico Schlotterbeck.
It went on last year, which we said earlier was quite unbelievable.
The City, and it goes to Phil Foden, who pulls it back to where he's hoping that Haaland won defeat in 14 matches in all competitions, and they had a win this season. And they could be under pressure here because Sabinho was running in, and that was late from Bayern's the left wing back and can send in the first cross tonight. And a great season in the Champions League for Dortmund to have settled nicely. Bayern with the cross. City have won their last 11 home matches against teams from Germany. Dortmund win away by Guardiola. Calmly use. Davidson, but he falls here for Phil Foden and stabbed over the bar on the rebound.
Possession of the ball, but if you lose it, you're really open to Guardiola's going to have to be very, very careful with that space to his left-hand side.
It's in business. Sabinho's ball, and it was just Adeyemi's cross. It's a good header away by Guardiola. Goals in 2021, and John Sticker will be at the distance behind Bayern Munich, and they're trying to get Adeyemi in on that side, and Nico O'Reilly. There's Guardiola, yellow shirt, decent distance on it. Intercepted there by Ben Sebaini, and on to Ben Sebaini. First, Nunes towards Sabinho, quickly it was Ben Sebaini, but he glanced away by Guirassy. Reinders belts it back in. Bayern Munich team.
Not half of it, very good Bayern team. We saw how good they were.
Third inside the stadium, it's a very witty back, but Adeyemi's going to squeeze the cross in anyway, and that turned out to be an important touch in there. Well, that's been lost by Nunes. Running forward was Ben Sebaini. Anton finds the feet of Guirassy. That's lovely from Sabinho to find a way through there, and then it's a little warning on that side, though, isn't it? The speed of Adeyemi against goes instead to Gonzalez, and the offside flag eventually away by Haaland and then by Guardiola. It was Adeyemi. Foden looks to place it. Nico Gonzalez, and nor is that. Too much speed for O'Reilly. It's an important header away by Easton working down there. But City were trying to find a way out. Metcher in the end.
But I just think this season so far, his all-round game is a...
That's behind for the... Sliding it through, and eventually sliding it just wide, but he got a couple of Manchester City. This team that City have selected in a Champions League match for almost have got themselves an early goal, and Dan Burn has scored it, so you can write this. Foden, chance for Foden, oh that's fantastic! That is a fantastic Foden finish, just past it into the corner of the Borussia Dortmund net, and his good sequence of scoring goals against this. Into Phil Foden tonight, just dropping into those little pockets. And met him, and the City player stays down. It's in towards Haaland. Kovac when they were 11th last. It's headed away by Schlotterbeck. Running in there was strength of Haaland, and now the burst. And on it goes. Good save to deny O'Reilly. Ben Sebaini pulls the cross back. It was an important interception. Outside of Ben Sebaini, it's a good hand in there by Reinders, sorry, a nice touch. Here's Doku, he skips away from Ryerson, pulls it in, Haaland! Well, Manchester City's number 9 has been breaking hearts in Dortmund since 2022, and he had to score tonight. Doku showed too much of that to forward. It goes down to Guirassy. He's going to take the shot and miss the target.
I can't believe it. So I'm going to check it at half-time regarding Haaland and give you this.
That time they got 2 or 3.
It's posed them real problems. I mean, the 3 centre-backs.
The Germans. Foden sends it back in, and O'Reilly has to run into, and now he's got Haaland going in behind, and the goalkeeper had to come and do that. Muscle flexing exercise, hasn't it, for City? They've not been flowing at the hour with Bayern, and it's into Adeyemi, and it's important defense.
a bit caring for that one.
Metcher with the dribble, and then instead of going for Gonzalez, he's only got Haaland up there with him, but that's often enough. Doku still. I don't know which Haaland statistic you want next. Out and then accelerate away, and he's done it well, and that's a good save by Donnarumma. 3.5 minutes of the first half. Manchester City have 2. Sabitzer plays it on, and Doku is able to get there, and he was caught as well by Sabitzer. And for league tomorrow night, Midtjylland Celtic. That's a Slovenia Champions League, and here they go again with Foden trying to tease. Got themselves in a bit of a mess here. Svensson misses out Foden. Haaland hits it. Of course, that's a really poor pass. Really poor.
Adeyemi didn't ever.
Bayer. Away by Guardiola.
The pass on was again.
Sabitzer's ball in. John Stones in the way. Lifts that one in. And then swept on. That's a good save. City.
The one thing I would say, I think John Stones made an excellent.
Tomorrow night, Crystal Palace against 8. Keeper got enough of that. Foden. And the shot came in from did well in the end. Take of the shoulders, and he whips in the cross. It's away by them unless they can get Adeyemi into good positions, but that's good defending by Sabaini. Read the intention of the dummy. Guirassi's control.
It's a lovely left foot.
So Foden's corner, which is off. And now really picking up steam. Schlotterbeck came over. Finally back again to Haaland, and now Doku leaves it. Ben Sabaini knows that. Guardiola. Doku took it brilliantly. Savinio just blazes past Svensson.
Sabaini.
Phil Foden took it well!
Oh, come on.
Scored it brilliantly! It's Foden fireworks on bonfire night at the Etihad. City lead 3-0. And that's as good a finish as the first one.
Better.
Goes the Dortmund corner. Donnarumma Gross, who used to be at Brighton, so a lot of familiar faces are about to. Chan slips it through to Adeyemi, and he shoots. Dortmund bombs.
Yeah. Can't argue.
And Guirassi with a chance though here. And that took a deflection over the free kick, and Haaland just not quite able to get a touch. Show, fantastic. Could make life difficult for O'Reilly, and now Guirassi's got a real chance here for Dortmund, and that's a good save by Donnarumma. Goes towards Haaland, using his strength against Chan time this season. That's a lovely touch by Foden to Haaland, and then
That's just remarkable, that.
There can't be many in that category. O'Reilly just been. And then in it goes from Svensson, and that flashes right.
I'm not getting that off him, huh?
Donnarumma. And Anton
Và cả ngang của Rison. Hai hậu vệ Dortmund tìm thấy nhau. Van der Vaarten thắp lên những hy vọng cho đội khách. Trận đấu chắc chắn là sẽ hấp dẫn hơn rất nhiều với bàn thắng này của Anton.
Ryerson, Fabio Silva, here's Chukwuemeka, Svensson, and Julian Ryerson. I think he's going to come on to replace Erling Haaland. Donnarumma gets a piece of that. And 3 City changes. As is Bellingham. The pressure goes the corner. It's a deep one towards Anton. Free header for him. Palmed up.
He's put a few in, hasn't he? Right hand side, Ryerson.
Nunes. It's a foul by Pascal Gross has got in there, and then Ryerson was coming onto it, the right wing back. Then back of his head. Nori was then caught. A little bit sloppy there, and he's got the speed out of Yavey, but so did Guardiola. Reinders coming forward for Manchester City and couldn't quite pick out Haaland. Day of sport on Saturday on TNT Sports. Cherky, Joe Bellingham, Adeyemi gets the nutmeg there on Guardiola. And he
would have been the better player, the best player, I would have thought.
Picks out Ryerson. I'll tell you about the games in a second. That's not a bad ball. Picks out the pass to Pascal Gross. Back to Adeyemi. Antoine. Cherky. Took a little bit too long.
Took far.
Of Manchester City with the best version of him.
Oh,
Ryerson. Plenty in yellow in the middle. Emre Can came across. Gliding Cherky, shooting Cherky, and scoring. He's such an elegant player, such a talented player. And that's another fantastic goal tonight for Manchester City.
That's a brilliant goal. I think he gets by Bellingham too easy though. I've got
it. In his mind at that point. It's Ruben Diaz. Spin by Cherky.